Now, in another twist, Pratyusha Banerjee's boyfriend, Rahul Raj Singh's advocate, Neeraj Gupta, has backed out of the case. In fact, he says that he was kept in the dark by Rahul Raj Singh and his family members, and therefore he's decided to back out on humanitarian grounds. The Mumbai police had booked actor Pratyusha's boyfriend, Rahul Raj Singh, after her mother lodged a complaint against him. Rahul, meanwhile, has filed for an anticipatory bail, the hearing for which will take place tomorrow. Rahul Raj Singh filed the bail plea, saying that Pratyusha and him were a very happy couple and they were also planning to get married. He claims that the main reason for her death was financial crisis, as she was unemployed for the last 6 months and also had several loans to pay back. Pratyusha's mother has accused Rahul of assaulting her daughter, saying that he used to doubt Pratyusha's relationship with her ex-boyfriend. Investigations have revealed that the last phone call from Pratyusha's phone was actually made to her boyfriend Rahul, and it was the only call that she had made that day.
हाँ, कभी-कभी वो रियलाइज करती थी कि मतलब वो सही नहीं है, निकलना चाहती थी, लेकिन फिर उसके बाद जो हर लड़कियां भी बहुत बेवकूफ होते हैं, ठीक है, हमें समझ नहीं आता है, थोड़ा मीठा बोलने से फिर हम पिघल जाते हैं, तो वो पिघल के बुरा खत्म होके चली गई।
और काफी डरी हुई थी आखिर में, बच्ची
बहुत
काफी डरी हुई थी, उसको काफी डराया गया था।
आइदर उसको फांसी हो या एटलीस्ट उसको उम्र कैद हो, लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट हो। इसलिए सिर्फ मेरी बेटी नहीं, मेरी तो गई, उसका आत्मा को भी शांति नहीं मिलेगा जब तक इसको पनिशमेंट नहीं मिलेगा कानूनन, और कानूनन ही पनिशमेंट होना चाहिए ताकि आगे और किसी बच्ची को इस तरह से अपना जान न गंवाना पड़े।
अभी हमको कुछ नहीं पता क्या हुआ, अभी हम यहीं से सुन रहे हैं।
मर्डर का इसमें लगा है,
पता नहीं है, हमको कुछ नहीं पता है।
सीरियस धाराएं हैं सर जो लगाई है वो।
अब क्या लगाई, अब हमको कुछ पता ही नहीं है, तो हम कैसे आप लोगों को बताएं।
लेकिन अभी क्या राहुल जी की तबीयत खराब है उनकी, और इस समय इस तरीके की धाराएं लगी हैं, उनकी
अभी हम
पड़ेगा क्या?
अभी तो डॉक्टर बताएगा, समय बताएगा, हम कुछ नहीं जानते, पता नहीं है हमको क्या क्या चीज लगाए हैं। अभी आप वहीं जाकर पता लगा।
आपका फर्दर कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन क्या होगा, आगे क्या करने जा रहे हैं?
Let's get in a quick word from India Today's Lasya Priya. Lasya, you know, there are allegations and counter-allegations. Now, the latest that we know is that he has moved for anticipatory bail after he was booked for abetment and assault. But tell us, what's the latest that you're hearing? Why did his, previous lawyer opt out from the case?
Avantika, you also heard that, his previous lawyer, Neeraj Gupta, has opted out of the case. Though, the grounds on which he's opted out, he stated that, the grounds are humanitarian, and there were certain facts which were hidden by Rahul Raj Singh's family from him, and because of which, he has withdrawn himself from the case. Of course, we don't have any confirmation on, the exact reasons as of now. We will be following up, and we will try to get more on that, of course. But right now, we've gotten to know that, Ashok Saragi will be representing Rahul Raj, and also that, an anticipatory bail has been filed by him on the grounds that, the relationship between Pratyusha and Rahul Raj Singh was a happy one, and that, he was about to get married to her as well. And he's also, the grounds on which the anticipatory bail has been filed also says that, the fact that Pratyusha was actually unemployed for the past 6 months, as a result of which, she was going through a financial crisis, which Rahul Raj Singh alleges is the reason for, her alleged suicide. But of course, we'll have to wait and watch what else we can, sort of gather from this, because, right now, allegations are flying left, right and center from both Pratyusha's family as well as from Rahul Raj's family, and of course, Pratyusha's friends also from the TV industry.
But tell me, Lasya Priya, who has Rahul, said these words to, that he was in a happy relationship and he was planning to get married? Has he already spoken to the police? Because, his health was only deteriorating and he was even admitted to the hospital. And what we got to hear earlier on is that the police didn't get a chance to speak to him. So has he spoken to his lawyer only, or has he even spoken to the police about this incident?
Now, what we know is that, the anticipatory bail has been filed by Ashok Saragi, who is his current lawyer right now, and by his associate. Of course, we don't have any information on whether, he directly spoke to the lawyer, because he's still in hospital. He's not been discharged from Sri Sai Hospital in Kandivali, where he is still there. And in fact, once he is discharged from from the hospital is when we'll know if, he will face imminent arrest as well. But even before that, he's already filed for, anticipatory bail. As of now, all that we know is that, they plan to push the plea at around 3 today. But if that doesn't happen, then, it'll happen tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and watch as to, what is the further course of action.
Absolutely. And what are you hearing? We've seen and heard most of her friends and colleagues now coming out and making all sorts of allegations. But what about her own parents? What did the mother had to say about her relationship with, Rahul Raj Singh, or for that matter, Pratyusha's relationship with Rahul?
Pratyusha's mother and Pratyusha's father, of course, spoke to the media yesterday at a press conference which they held at, Bangur Nagar police station. And Pratyusha's mother and Pratyusha's father have come down very heavily on Rahul Raj and actually, alleged that he is involved in the, alleged suicide. He has a major hand in it. And in fact, both the parents have actually said that, this case needs to be investigated properly before, it can be either termed, a suicide or a murder for that matter. Of course, everything right now is, of course, there's investigation going on right now.
Yes.
So we'll have to wait and watch what really, the course of the investigation actually takes shape.
Stay with me, Lasya Priya, and thanks so much for getting us all those updates. But just stay with me because we have with us now the former lawyer of Rahul Raj Singh, who is Pratyusha Banerjee's boyfriend, Neeraj Gupta. Neeraj, thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking to us on India Today. Let me just begin by asking you first, why have you opted out from this case?
See, first reason is for a lawyer to quit any case is when hello?
Yes, please go ahead, Neeraj.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. We can
the
hear you.
first reason is that I was not getting proper response. I was not getting proper response or proper instructions from my client. Only one line story was told by my client. This has happened. Wherein he just tried to say that I'm absolutely innocent and there was no foul play or wrong from his side. Okay, that can be accepted. As a lawyer, his client is always right and he should be right. But proper instruction should be placed to the client, to the lawyer by the client. Nothing should be hidden so that we can form our defense strategy, how we have to proceed for the defense of our client and in what manner we have to proceed. So when I was not getting any proper instructions from my client and whatever the information I was receiving, either it was from the media or through the common people of the film fraternity who were communicating me regarding the informations or anything which has happened. So I was feeling that I am continuously being kept in dark by my client. He doesn't want to disclose the truth before me. So it was not good for me to continue with this case because in such a condition we cannot get justice for our client. So ultimately I would be blamed.
But
and that
why?
was the reason I left the case.
Okay.
And another thing was my inner conscience. Sorry, yeah.
Yes, Neeraj, please go ahead. Please complete your sentence.
Yeah. And second thing, I have fought so many cases of film industry, so many prominent cases of film fraternity. I have contested so many cases wherein I have throughoutly contested that case and have successfully won all the cases. So, so many people are saying that once the FIR has been lodged, suddenly I quit that matter just because the FIR was lodged. See, being a lawyer, that is not an issue for us. We came across all such situations and lodging an FIR, it doesn't mean that my client is culprit. So, by fearing of FIR, I have left the case. That is not true. I have left the case just because of want of proper instructions from my client. And another thing, what the information and information I was receiving either through the media or through the public and film fraternity people, my inner conscience was saying that I should leave that case. Because as a human being, apart from an advocate, I am also a human being. So that was, as per my opinion, that was not fit for me to continue with this case.
No, was it only because you were not receiving proper instructions that you quit the case? or was it something else? Why do you feel that you were being kept in the dark? Why did you suspect that your client was not, disclosing, more information? Why did you get that feeling? Because you're saying on one hand it was your conscience that made you take this decision. So what was it that told you, because you've handled so many cases before, you have had the experience of handling such cases. Why in this case did you feel that you were being kept in the dark? Okay, Neeraj Gupta there, the former lawyer of Rahul Raj Singh, who was speaking to us a short while back. Lasya, we just heard the lawyer there saying that, it was a conscious decision. He was not satisfied with the kind of, response that he was getting from his clients. But it's interesting, isn't it, that there has to be more to just that, because he says that he was also not even getting clear instructions from his client. But this is a lawyer who has handled so many cases like this by his own admission, and saying that he felt that he was being kept in the dark.
Avantika, we just heard the lawyer, and he said that of course on humanitarian ground he's left it, in the sense that he felt that he was not getting any cooperation from Rahul Raj or his parents for that matter, and they were not exactly they were not being open about the case. This is what the lawyer said, and he's quite literally saying that even on humanitarian ground he's sort of quit the case. Whether there is more to it or not is something which we can only get to know from the lawyer. We don't want to go into area of speculation, of course, but at the same time, if you look at the if you look at the case, and if you look at the events which have sort of unfolded in the past 4-5 days, what we've seen is that Pratyusha's friends, especially Sara Khan, especially Ratan Rajput, or for that matter even Kamya Punjabi, they've come out in the open, and they've spoken to the media, and they've said that they allege that Rahul Raj is, sort of involved in this, and it's not something which, they say that, Pratyusha was a very, very strong girl, and she wouldn't have actually committed suicide. Now, of course, they say that, it's relationship problems. According to them, they're alleging that it's relationship problems which might have, caused this. But of course, they've been very vehement about their opinions. But of course, that is something which, needs to be investigated, which, we can't draw any conclusions as of now. As far as the lawyer is concerned, I think we heard the lawyer right now, and he seems to be suggesting that it's humanitarian grounds, and it's that's what sort of made him withdraw from the case.
Okay, for now, Lasya, thank you so much for joining us, and just sharing with us all the information and updates that we have received so far on the latest developments in Pratyusha Banerjee's suicide case. We're getting in an update on NIA officer Tanzeel Ahmed's murder. The police are looking for 2 suspects, according to police sources. The stills of these suspects have been grabbed from the
footwork correct? Hi, this is Kohli very Maintain this, huh? Hi, this is Kohli very